Alright, trading with Tyler here, guys, and we're covering XRP today. And this one has tested my technical analysis abilities um, as far as finding a good position size. But I just want to show you these confluences for a nice long setup that we're approaching. This There's going to be another Bitcoin dump here at some point, and we want to be ready for this. So just going over this is crazy. So we have a yearly untapped. We technically have a biannual. It is, but it is tapped. If this biannual was not tapped, this would be the record for the most horizontal confluences. So let's go on. Unfortunately, the biannual is tapped. Quarterly untapped horizontal, which is 3 months. It's also a 2-month untapped. I didn't list that in here. This is a monthly untapped and a weekly untapped. All these, okay. Let's go ahead and slap on our other confluences here. Okay, from this low to high, CC is just perfectly aligned with these levels right here. That's a juggernaut trade for me right here. This is a strong support level. But when you see my position size, you're gonna be wondering why my position size or why my long position is where it is. Okay, we have confluences below. We have a monthly naked point of control and a weekly level here, around 27.2775 ish. Okay, and so looking at exo charts over here, let's just go into our monthly on profile settings first. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We have to update this. Update each one of these right quick. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. I need to go back far enough. Okay, so down here, we have this volume point of control right at an alignment with this value area low. Point at 319. Then we have this value area low right at 3. 0.299, might as well call that 3. Okay, and so you see this untapped though, this point of control for this month at 27 at 277, where we have 277 right here ish. So if something happens, since these horizontals are there's so many of them from the 12 all the way down to the weekly, it's almost a record. We have to put our position size right here, but our stop loss position doesn't need to be there though, because you can see we've already tested this level a multitude of times. And so normally I wouldn't even be looking at a trade right here. I normally would not, because it's been tested. We've already tested this. But I feel like I have to because of these horizontals right here and the confluence with this CC, with that 618. And so we still, even pulling our position size down to where we have it. And I know what you're thinking, 38% down. But if you know how to calculate your position size based off the stop loss, the formula, you just take that. Like I'm personally risking gonna risk 3% of this of the portfolio. Meaning if I lose this, I lose 3%. And doing that, I guess if you don't know how to do that, let's just say you have a $10,000 account, okay, and you want to risk 3%. Find out what 3% is, right? So 10,000 times 0.003. That's $300. So let's just say we would take that $300. You're going to divide that by that stop loss percentage right there, 38.35. 300 divided by 38.35. Then multiply that by 100. That's how many contracts I would be entering this trade with if I had a $10,000 portfolio. I can tell you the actual amount of my portfolio. We just went with 10,000. Okay, so 782. So y'all can do the same thing. If you want to just risk 1%, risk 1%. But any stop loss percentage amount is viable as long as we're trading greater than 3-to-1 risk reward, which this is. And I feel like I'm being conservative with this profit right here. I feel like this is the bull run, and we could be taking new all-time highs. This could really be an even higher. Um, but why am I covering here? I'm just doing this to be conservative here. Okay. But so why with the confluence we have on some of these volume profiles, that's on the monthly there. And on the weekly down here. Look at this point. Look at this big volume. Right at 3-1. Buy area low at 3. It's our CC. Should we lose this, there we have it again, coming right at, on the weekly as well, showing right at 26.64, 26.55, an untested point of control. And so my stop loss is far away just because in case this were to happen, we come down, and we come through this, and we're stopped out right there. It could very well bounce off of this level, okay? And I'm being very conservative. I mean, extreme with my stop loss because I don't want to get liquidity grabs. And you know, hopefully, hopefully we're just looking at something. Hopefully this happens. I mean, best case scenario, right? But I mean, also we could see come through, and then that's second best case scenario for us. I'm giving myself even that bit more because looking at, I want to open up the, if we open up the, this ever takes time to open up the XRP Bitcoin pair here. It's taking a bit of time, I apologize. What's going so slow? Wow, okay. Wants to move slow on us today, I see. Well, I'm just not going to be able to show the Bitcoin confluence, am I? Okay, well, whatever. And now everything's wanting to go. Oh, okay. I'm not starting this video over. I'm not. Doesn't matter. Any day now. Okay. Regardless where we are from here, I wanted to show that the Bitcoin pair is 25% away from it's like 28% away from a weekly level, and that's 35% right there. So we could just see it. Anything could happen. Really, anything could happen. We're just trading probabilities here, guys. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking at. This is not financial advice in any way. I mean, you can set your position size how you like it. You don't even have to, I'm just starting it right there because I feel like it's too much, too crazy of horizontals. I think it should be respected. A smart way to do this also could be just a laddered entry, like put 30 position in here, and then a third at the 6-6. And then if it's still going down, then your last third right here. Only bad thing is if it bounces from right here, you just have a third in. Putting your other 2/3 in really just wouldn't be wise, you know, because now you're setting your entry right where the price is, and it could go down, and then your whole position's skewed off. You have to redo your position size, all that good stuff. But trading, me putting 3% in, it's very viable to do that because I can just put 1% in like I would normally right here, like I normally would risk, and so I'm undecided yet. Um, so we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. But that's XRP. Those are the confluences and how I'm approaching it and why it's been a little bit of a TA kind of nightmare for me. So there's that.